Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to race day, my first ever road race. This is the East Midlands Regional Championships road race. There are two races, the E123 in the afternoon, which is the proper regional champs, and the Cat 3-4 race this morning, which is not the proper one, but it's the one I'm doing, and it's still going to be pretty hard. 60 riders, 44 miles, 4 laps of a 12-mile circuit makes 48. It's between 44 and 48, we'll figure out after the first lap. There's one little climb on each lap and then a bit of rolling section, but otherwise it's pretty flat, so there should be right up my street. Now we've got 5 people, including myself, from the club in the race today, which is brilliant. This is the biggest turnout we've ever had at a road race, and nobody had entered about 9 days ago. We just pulled the team together last minute and just fancied it, so we're going to give it a damn good go. If I'm honest, I'm absolutely sick with nerves, so I'm not doing too much of this before the race. I'm just going to get a bike ready, get stuff on, and perhaps talk a bit more afterwards, because I don't feel myself, I've hardly slept, I feel a bit sick, so let's get started. With it being so long, I've got a couple of bottles on my bike, also full steam carb mixing. Got my energy wax chain on as per normal, and I've got a couple of gels in my pocket and some chews. I'm not really going to have too much time to eat and drink, but I'm going to have to get some stuff on board because it's so long. And I was going to take the spares bag with me, but Matt, time trial Matt, is kindly coming to watch, so I'm going to take that off and hope that he will pick me up if I puncture. Thanks Matt in advance, if that should happen. Let's get cracking. Oh, burping.
Go on, that's it, nice one, go on Jake. Go on, lad. Well done, lads. Go Jake! Go Jake! Go Jake! Go Jake! Go Jake! Go! 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 Yeah! Go on, SNCC! Go on! Go! Go! Keep away with it! Indeed.
Let's just have a talk. Let's just have a little bit of a talk through the race, okay? So we have finished now. I'm feeling a lot better. I was a bit nervous beforehand. Should we start with the results and work backwards? This is probably in the title somewhere. Jake, how did your race go today?
Number one.
Number one. How did it play out?
Got into a breakaway. The third lap. Just two of us, and we worked well together until the end. And then these boys caused some carnage in the pack, and we stayed away. And we got to about 1 minute 30 by the end. Awesome. And then I won the sprint.
Perfect. So Jono unfortunately had a snap chain, so pulled out, but had been riding well up to that point, so that's good. And us three, we were in the mix, weren't we? We were controlling any attacks, we were being a nuisance on the front, like getting to the front, they're going easy so then we don't close down any gaps. We didn't really know how big the time gap was. We got one split on the last like 45 seconds and I was like, yes. But then it was quite surging.
Yeah, no, I think we closed everything down, didn't we? We marshaled the group pretty well. Didn't let anything go up the road.
Yeah. We seem to command a bit of respect, even though I TriathlonDan people. Seem to command a bit of respect. On the
the most team presence in that race on the front the whole way.
That's really good to hear, because I've never ridden in a team before, as you have, so good. Now the last lap, it was a bit of a 2 or 3 miles descent, wasn't it? Flat with a tailwind for the last climb, and I just got on the front and went not flat out, but harder than anybody else who wanted to do a sprint was going to do. You were 3rd or 4th wheel, which basically dropped you off at the bottom of the climb, didn't it? I shouted, "Go on, Wayne! That was my job done."
Yeah. So obviously, I followed one guy's wheel into sort of the sprint. But he just admitted himself he went a bit early, didn't he? So we sort of pull me into the sprint a little bit early, and then we stalled and had to go again. So
when Dan slowed down, he slowed down and nearly caused about 3 crashes behind him. The whole field just about stopped.
I didn't make any friends, but I'd gone hard. And I was right on the left hand side, so people were looking and should go around me surely. But
I was a bit behind him. I nearly crashed into back of you for what you calls.
Yeah, but job done. Jake's won, it's fine. Yeah, anyway. The thing is, when you've gone hard and you're on a hill and you ease up, you really slow down, so that's just what happens, isn't it? You happy with the racing team otherwise? You're quite worried about cornering normally, don't you? So is that alright?
I sat it back most of the time or came to it front and slowed it down with you there. Jake smashed it, all the mate.
Yeah, and I think you rode well, it was good.
Yeah, I was comfortable all the time, probably too comfortable, but I'm just sat there a lot of time and we're taking over the whole road, there's traffic, can still be there, and I'm like, how do I get to it front?
I nearly got wiped out by a Landy, I did. Nearly pinches in, don't it, as well? Yeah.
If we're supposed to stick to the left-hand side of the road,
that don't happen.
not a chance.
I might have to cut this bit from the video, but it does happen. So race stats, 1 hour and 50, 45 miles, 24.6 miles an hour, just over 2,000 feet of climbing. I normalised 341 watts, which is probably my best ever physical performance. So it's amazing what a bit of motivation can do, isn't it?
Yeah, well done, mate.
Good.
Yeah, as a team, I think we've aced it today.
Yeah, I was talking to the Bavarian guys. They're like an organised race team. There's some other organised race teams here. We're well in the mix and actually doing pretty well. So I think we need to put a bit more organisation behind it. First up with Jake shaving his legs and get some aero socks, and then we'll go.
I actually meant to do that last night, but
I don't think it mattered, mate. So. All right. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Put a team together about 8 days ago, didn't we? So. Thanks very much. Yeah, good. We're not corona. Thanks, man.
next race I'll be aero, promise.
First place we have Jake Birkin, South Normanton.
Hey! Yes, Jake.
Okay, brother. You like this. And there's one more prize that we present to the third.